You're watching TwoMinFinance, U.S. Markets and Money News. Educational only, not advice. Good morning. It's Monday, June 8, 2026. U.S. stock futures are edging lower ahead of the open, carrying Friday's semiconductor sell-off into the new week. S&P 500 futures are down about 0.3%. Nasdaq 100 futures are off roughly 0.9%, still the weak spot. Dow futures are closer to flat, showing the same rotation pattern we saw Friday, pressure in tech, not a full market exit. Friday's cash session set the tone. The Nasdaq Composite plunged 4.18%, its worst single day since April 2025. The S&P 500 fell 2.64%. The Dow lost 1.35% after hitting a record Thursday. The Philadelphia Semiconductor Index dropped about 10.3%, its deepest one-day fall since March 2020. Chipmakers led the damage. Marvell fell about 16.7%. Micron dropped 13.3%. AMD lost roughly 10.9%. SanDisk was down about 11.4%. Broadcom fell another 7.9% Friday after a double-digit drop Thursday. NVDA slipped 6.2%, painful, but less than the custom chip and memory names. Investors are still digesting Broadcom's softer AI revenue guidance versus elevated expectations. Macro made it worse. The U.S. economy added about 172,000 jobs in May, far above the roughly 30,000 economists expected. That pushed Treasury yields higher, with the 10-year yield topping 4.5%. Traders repriced the odds the Federal Reserve keeps rates higher for longer, a headwind for long-duration growth stocks like semiconductors and AI leaders. Overnight, Asia echoed the U.S. tech weakness. Taiwan's TAIEX plunged 4.3% to a two-week low, no surprise given its semiconductor weight. Singapore stocks slid toward a four-week low. South Korea's won firmed as authorities pledged action, but the broader cue was risk-off in tech. Indian markets closed lower Friday as well, with the Nifty finishing near 23,367. Geopolitics added another layer. Iran launched several rounds of missiles toward Israel, warning against further military action in Lebanon, keeping oil and safe haven assets on traders' radar. For Monday's U.S. Open, watch whether semiconductor selling accelerates or stabilizes, how Treasury yields behave, and whether hyperscaler AI spending headlines can offset the Broadcom guidance shock. Morning brief, U.S. futures lower, Friday's chip sell-off still in focus, strong jobs data lifting yields, Asia overnight weak. Subscribe to TwoMinFinance for daily U.S. market news. This is market news for education, not a recommendation to buy or sell any stock.